So often, with a painting, or a structure like this in a painting, I know I explained before that there is something off canvas, or maybe something close by that could explain this softness in the center of the roof. And that the light is coming from the left, catching very gently this edge of the roof and then down onto the fence. I know that's still bothersome. I know that many people who look at this, it'll trouble them. Why is that so soft? It doesn't, it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to fix that. I don't want this to be very strong, but this almost feels a bit hollow, which technically is fine, but I think I can improve this by, or put it this way, I think I can set somebody's mind at ease by laying in maybe a little more of a shape. Maybe I'm thinking we'll bring some of these higher values here, and rather than doing this, maybe we'll do this. Okay? So we'll end up with sort of a circle-ish, or a half moon-ish, sort of. That'll give the roof a little more substance. And that's fine, because, again, the shed can withstand all kinds of competition. There's going to be a lot more competition yet for these red walls going in the foreground in various places. But we'll just have to bide our time, and you'll see my evil plan as it develops. Okay, well, I don't know if it's done. Doesn't have to be done. But the roof has a little more body now. And maybe a little more easily understood shadow here, It bothered me too. So, yeah, I think that's an improvement. It's funny how many little things you do as you work your way through a painting. Anyway, talk to you soon. Well, despite earlier frustration, I still have this idea I'd like to I'll finish this trunk. Actually, I just found out recently that in Canada, our government has decreed that you may only paint one tree at a time, or your bank account will be frozen and you'll be thrown in jail. So you see, all that tree trunk really needed was to have some of the mediocrity plucked out of it. Just a couple highlights. And because there's raw umber in that mixture, I was able to revisit it pretty quickly. Like within a few hours. Now, mind you, that's during hot weather. Anyway, that tree's done. So more of the same and more of the same. I noticed looking at the videos that I've put up so far with this painting, when I see it on my computer screen, these are far more greenish yellow. They're colder yellow than they actually are in the painting. Don't seem to be able to get that very accurate translation from the canvas to your computer screen, but anyway, that's the case. So yeah, I'm just playing some more. It's kind of nice. I'm using, I've been using this knife most of the time, and I switched to this one for some of the larger areas. It's a longer blade, a little bit easier with the rounded tip to smear things without getting too hard edges. Also, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but the edge of this knife is very straight up and down. So I have to be very careful when I'm playing with that. This one, its default position, I don't know if you can see that, but it's curved a little bit. That really helps me to lay paint on, and most of the mid part of the blade, okay, I got this painting behind me, most of the mid part of the blade is where I'm able to lay it down. With the other knife I need to use the tip more, and that's when you end up with little hooks and little blobs. A little bit harder to control in a large area, but I am happy with using the small knife as well because I need to carve around a lot of little things. So I'm switching back and forth. Okay, talk to you soon.